Hey there, it's time for another restaurant review. In this case, I'm actually doing two reviews, and this is the last review I've done. Actually, it's going to be the second to last review I'm doing of a place that I didn't take any video of it while I was there. I wasn't really doing it at the time, but whatever. So I got nothing to tell you but my words again. In this case, we're going to two very well-known establishments in Philadelphia. They're called Pat's and Geno's. They are both cheesesteak places. And they have been like this. They have this. They're literally across the street from each other. They both do sell Philly cheesesteak, and they've had a rivalry for decades. And I'm not quite sure if it's friendly rivalry or somewhat bitter. I don't exactly know. But anyway, they've been featured all over the place on various TV shows and whatever. And they both sell basically the same product: Philly cheesesteak on a roll with Cheese Whiz or with I think it's provolone cheese. I'm not sure. Two different kinds, a couple different kinds, and you can get them with onions, without. They're both virtually identical, and I figured let's try both. So there was two of us there. We decided we're going to go to both places, buy one, and take a taste test. I'll show you what we got here. This is I did take a picture of the two. Geno's gave us a bag right there, Geno's steak. And theirs is on the left, and Pat's is on the right. We've got the same with both orders. We got Cheese Whiz and onions on both. I'm not a big onions fan, but I figured you might as well just get traditional, right? And you're supposed to say there's a certain way you got to say it. Whiz wit or whiz without, and that's all you say, and then they make your order. Now we went to. Anyway, we had a slight editing problem there. But anyway, we went to Geno's first, and we got the cheese whiz with onions, and I think we paid $9 for it. Then we walked across the street to the south side and of the corner there, and got from Pat's. Now Pat's there's like an outdoor thing, and there's like a little window that you go up to where you place your order. And there's a cashier on your right, and then the like cook guy is on the left there. And there's just one little window. Now there was a guy who was like paying when I got there, and then there was like a woman, I think she's an Oriental woman, in front of me. So she was next. Well, anyway, the guy was done paying, and like the woman in front of me just like wasn't moving or anything. She was just kind of standing there, like waiting for I don't know what. So the cook all of a sudden starts yelling. He's like, come on, somebody step up. And then he's like, sir, step up, let's go here. I got shit to do. He yelled at me. He swore at me. And it wasn't even my fault because it wasn't my turn. But nonetheless, I stepped forward and I ordered quickly, and he gave it. He's like putting the steak and things. I got shit to do, I just love that, though, because, Philadelphia kind of has this reputation of being, somewhat rude. So I thought that's perfect. That's my first time in Philadelphia, and it's my ultimate Philadelphia experience, getting sworn at by the guy from Pat's. So anyway, I think their cheesesteak cost $9.50. I think it was 50 cents more. So anyway, we got back to our car, which Pat's and Geno's doesn't seem like it's the best neighborhood, at least not at this point in time. But it didn't seem like the worst either. I don't know. It was kind of hard to tell, and it's really hard to find a parking place. The streets are so narrow in that area, and the two places are kind of like next to a baseball diamond, a park area there. But we had to circle a couple times, but we did find a really good place to park. Anyway, we got back to our car, then we went back to our hotel, which was a couple miles away, and we tried them. And I think I showed you the picture, but I'll show it to you again. That was our hotel room, and there's Geno's and there's Pat's. So we took turns. We each tried each, and they were both unbelievably similar. Let's just say that first and foremost. There's not much difference between the two. The person I was with thought that Missy thought that the bread was better at Geno's, but then she came around later and said, you know what, I think Pat's is better. I do think Pat's is better in every way. But it was negligible. And now I also have to say, if I had to pick one over the other, I would also pick Pat's. My reasoning is I thought the meat was a little more flavorful. But if you put both of them side by side and didn't tell me whose was whose, it would be so hard to tell. They are unbelievably similar, same size, same pretty much everything. You can't go wrong in either place. They're both very good. Now, I didn't think. If you like Philly cheesesteak, you'll like it. If you don't, you won't. I didn't think there was anything overly special about these cheesesteaks. Like, oh my God, this is the best food in the world. It's just cheesesteak. It's Philly cheesesteak. If you like it, you like it. I didn't think, I don't really have a desire to go back and I do like cheesesteak, but it's not like my favorite thing in the world, and it was okay. I mean, as far as cheesesteak goes, it was good. It was yummy, but it wasn't like the end all of meals. But it is what it is. Anyway, I did like them both, but again, if I had to choose one, I would choose Pat's, because it was a little more flavorful, I thought. And of course, I enjoyed getting sworn at. That was kind of cool. And Geno's gave me a nice bag, though, that says Geno'Steaks. Pat's didn't give me a bag. I guess after I swore at him, I wasn't worthy of a bag. But whatever. If I did have a bag, it was just a generic bag. I don't think I had one, though. Anyway, that's it. I certainly do recommend going to these places. They are Philly institutions, and have a taste test of your own. If you look on YouTube, there's plenty of other people who've done the exact same thing, and they are both good, so you can't go wrong. So if you are in Philly, go check it out. Bye.